Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another anime review. I just recently watched Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat. In the original Japanese, it's called Henneko, or Strange Cat, which makes sense. But you've got the main character, Yotodera, who is a self-proclaimed hentai. He's basically a pervert. And he runs across this young girl in the very first episode, Suzuki. Her name's hard to pronounce. Sorry. They find the Stony Cat, and from what she tells him, there is a rumor going around about this particular statue that it can grant wishes. And also, don't forget this crucial detail. The Stony Cat actually takes a trait that you don't need and bestows it on somebody else, or what's known as the facade in this particular anime series. Hilarity ensues, but I actually really enjoyed the series. It was a good harem anime, very cute. I love the characters. Azuki, she's blonde, and she's this princess character who thinks that everybody should lick the sand off her boots and bow down to her and just move out of her way when she walks across the promenade. And when when Yokodera receives Suzuki's facade, he becomes very blunt to the point where he actually embarrasses her in front of everybody. So Azuki believes that she has met her match, so to speak, and he becomes her pet. More hilarity ensues, but there are actually some rather tragic aspects to this anime, which I did not expect. I thought it would be very lighthearted and enjoyable, but of course, with a lot of animes that are of this ilk, there are some tragic background stories with a lot of the characters. Asuka, she has one. Well, actually, Yokodera, his background is very sad, and Suzuki's is sad, and Steel King, her sister, their combined background story is probably one of the most tragic I've ever seen in an anime before. I won't tell you what it is or it'll ruin the story, so no spoiler alerts from me. The ending kind of left a lot to be desired, because over the duration of the anime in and of itself, you see the characters grow and mature. However, with the conclusion, I thought, did they really learn anything? Did they really evolve as people? Or I don't know, it just kind of unsettled me. And, well, one of my favorite ships actually was realized, which really made me happy. But as far as characters are concerned, Suzuki, she was the first ever deadpan character that I could say I just absolutely adore her, because her delivery, her timing, and the comedy, running with that particular gag was really well done. And there's a BBS involved as well, and the BBS is really cute, but after a while it gets kind of annoying, so I just really got irritated with that and didn't really care that much for the BBS after a few episodes into it. Although, yeah, I just get to see Yotodera being his usual hentai self. The very unusual and odd and paranormal and surreal occur in this particular anime. And then there is a particular episode spanning 2 episodes that involves going back in time, and I've always loved time travel. Natsuri no O, the anime which takes place in summer. Of course, Natsuri is summer. It has a similar theme, and the main character, he meets a girl who is actually a ghost from World War II, and she's able to take him back in time. And it ends being quite the fantastic romance story, and it's one of my favorite animes of all time. Of course, it's lesser known because in the States you can only get import anime from eBay, and it's usually from Malaysia. This one was subtitled by Sentai. Sentai does a really tremendous job, and I think that they deserve all the kudos on this particular delivery and packaging, and just everything about this anime was very well presented. But like I said, the ending, I just thought, whoo, Yodadera, you're one lucky dog. But still, it's as far as I was concerned, I thought, why can't he not just choose one girl and be a gentleman about it? And no, still, it's like Suzuki says to the very last panel of the final episode of this anime, you are a hentai senpai. I thought senpai finally noticed her. Yeah, I know I'm kind of a geek, but I have to go along with that meme sometimes because it's funny. As far as animes are concerned, I give this one 3 stars out of 5. 2 thumbs up, actually, hands down. Very beautiful animation, and the characters are enjoyable, and when you learn more about them, you feel more for them, and it's not just an anime where a lot of awkward situations happen. Yeah, this is one of those, and of course there's quite a bit of fan service, because with a title like that, you would expect there to be fan service. And if you like that kind of thing, then this delivers, but it's not to the point where it's over the, well, I don't think it's over the top. And parts of it might be considered a little ecchi, but it's actually, pretty low grade kind of innocuous stuff. At least I feel it was, except when Asuka makes that wish to the other Stony cat when they find out there's another Stony cat. Okay, there's a lot involved in that, and I'm not going to say how you learn about that other bigger Stony cat. But the Stony cat in and of itself is a very unique kind of god, in the fact that it grants wishes and it transfers facades or expressions from one expression that somebody doesn't need to somebody else. And of course, Suki, she loses her ability to express herself. She just becomes totally stoic. I don't really have that much else to say about Hentai Prince, other than it's not one I'm gonna keep, unfortunately. It's one I'm gonna give away. So fairly soon you'll probably see it in Greenwood half-price books. But other than that, it was a fairly strong series. Just not one of my favorites.